Hey guys, Steve here, and we are back with yet another cool, super fun live stream. And hey to all of you guys that have been waiting ages patiently in the chat for me. I don't know why you guys always show up so early, but it's awesome that you do. You'll have to let me know if the music's a little too loud, or if I'm a little too loud or too quiet. You'll have to let me know. I've messed around with a bunch of settings, and as you can see, we're right back here. For those of you OG guys who have been here the whole time, for every single stream, you guys are going to probably recognise this place, and you'll definitely recognise this thing. Yeah, see if we can knock it over. No, yes, there we go. You'll recognise this thing. This is the thing we was using in the last stream to get around. And I actually genuinely haven't played this, well, since the last time we streamed it. These are some of the things that we did, I think before the stream. There should be a rocket ship around here somewhere. I really don't know where it was. We made a giant rocket ship with a Steve on it. And if you haven't seen that one, don't panic. It's on the channel. But don't check it out now. You get to, well, have the fun of actually being here for this one completely live. And shout out to everybody here. And I was looking at the chat and I just flipped over my little buggy thing. So let's try and, there we go. Bing it back over. They're perfect. So a shout out to all of you guys. I've seen so many of the regulars that are here every single time, and I've seen a bunch of new people too, which is awesome. Is that a ramp? That looks like a ramp. That is definitely a ramp. So before anything else, am I a girl? I've only just was I a girl last time? I've only just realised I'm a girl as well. But yeah, a bunch of you guys have been here every single stream, which is awesome. But there's a bunch of new people, so every one of you new people, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you'll never miss a live stream, because they're a lot of fun. We always have a lot of fun, and I'll do my best. You guys always complain that I don't see all of your messages, but there's so many of you now that come along to these live streams that I don't get to read every single one, and this is never going to make this jump ever, not in a million years. Yeah, I didn't think it was, but a shout out to all of you guys that have showed up. Pixel Gun is here, the Cool Gamer was here, and he was first. In fact, we didn't stream yesterday, and he was here yesterday, which is weird, because I didn't think you could do that, because while live streams aren't happening, normally you can't talk in live chat. Somehow he got here though, which is super cool. So I guess try and be sneaky like him and turn up. That way you can kind of be first before anybody's even able to be first, I guess. But he was also here at the absolute start. Kitty Gamer Cute says, remember me? Absolutely, I remember you. Natalie Medden's here. Diamondly Plays is here. Pixel Gun, I think I said. Arash says, shout me out, please. Mine Clark 1 says, hey, Steve. Like I said, there's so many of you that chat whizzes by so fast. It's hard to keep up with you. Wait, Steve, how do you get live chat before? Exactly. I've no idea how he did it. I think he might be a sneaky ninja or something. He somehow managed to do it. But guys, today I had this really great plan. Somebody in the comments last time we did a cool fun live stream was telling me, you know what, you should play some more Scrap Mechanic. And I was like, do you know what? I love that game. It's so fun. We should do that. But then I thought, do you know who would, really appreciate a giant statue that maybe we'll even get it to move? Is Robot Gaming. So let's make him a little statue, or I don't know, should we actually try and make a robot? It could be quite cool. Like I said, I haven't played this in, well, absolutely forever. It's been so long, so it's going to take me a while to get back used to all the controls and where to find things. We'll get there in the end. Do Dead by Daylight, says Jacob. We could try a bunch of new games. Please play Ark, says Christine Sproul. We're definitely going to try a bunch of new games. But don't panic. Today is all about Scrap Mechanic, and it's all about, why is there a mannequin hand pointing? That's kind of weird. It looks like they've added a couple of things, or maybe we just missed them last time. There's toilet roll, that was always there, but I don't ever remember seeing a pointy hand, which is kind of cool. We don't need that for the robot though, because he's got robot hands. But without further ado, should we just get started? Should we just pick a block and just go at it and try and make ourselves a robot? I don't know how good it's going to end up looking, guys. It's really hard to build in this game, and I'm not very good at it. We already have some wood here. we've got some other stuff down here. Do you know what? I think I have enough to start. I'm going to start off by placing it on there, and I forgot how to even place things. There you go. But I've got it right there, and we're going to start off. Do you know what? I think we're going to have to start off with the legs, because he's going to need somewhere to stand, right? We've got to make him somewhere to stand on. So I don't even know how big. We could start with his head and then lift it up and try and put a body on it, and then lift that up and try and put legs on it. Maybe we'll just try that. Do I have Twitter? Says Foxy the Pirate Foxy. Yes, I do have a Twitter. It is, oh, I just messed up. First block and I messed up. It is @SteveIsRobin, and you can follow me over there. And I always post over there when I'm about to live stream. And it automatically posts every time I start. So even if I forget, which I didn't today, but even if I do forget, it will still notify you that I've started a live stream. What am I doing here? Do you know what? Let's just make a little base. Let's make a small base like this. I guess out to here. I've forgotten kind of what he looks like. So you guys will have to give me, you know, pointers on what the little robot guy looks like. We don't spend enough time around him, so we don't really know. I know he's got little antennas and pokey out eyes and things, but you guys are going to have to give me a ton more help than normal, because so that I don't mess it up, so it doesn't end up looking really silly. We'll start out, like I said, we'll start out with his head, and then we'll move it up just like this, and we'll build underneath him, because I think the head is the main part. That's the part that is robot gaming, and I'm just going to start out with basic. I guess a basic like rectangle cube-ish thing. Is that going to be even big enough? I guess this will probably be big enough for his head. He hasn't got that big of a head. And for those of you that were here at the very start, before we'd even started streaming, he was actually here. How do I rotate that? I remember there's a thing that you can do. That's not it. That's not it. There it is. There it is. It's that. So I can do it like that. And then there we go. And we can make higher like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm getting used to the hang of all of this stuff, but it will take a while. Like I said, I haven't played this in ages. There we go. Check Twitter, says Foxy the Pirate Foxy. To be honest, it's hard enough keeping up with the live stream chat as it goes by, and it whizzes by, and all you guys are saying things and saying hey, and I'm missing it all. So for now, I'm not going to be on Twitter just now, but I'll definitely check it out after the stream and come over to Twitter and talk to a bunch of you guys over there. So how did I do it? I did that and then twisted it, and there we go. So we're going to start. We should probably have started with the cube, and then I don't know, it doesn't really look like a head right now. It doesn't look anything like his head, or anybody else's head for that matter. But we should have started with like a solid cube, because then, if it's solid, because we know there's nothing inside Robot Gaming's head, because he's really silly. But more importantly, if it's solid, it means that we can almost sculpt it. We can take bricks away and not have to worry about there being a hole. Should we make it so we can ride him as well? Maybe we make a robot that we can actually get inside and ride around. That'd be quite cool. So maybe that's one of the plans. Let me know what you guys think, because it's just important. I'm going to be taking on all of your advice and all of your ideas this stream to make the robot gaming as perfect as possible. And I think I went too high up there. How do I delete blocks? Is it like that? Yeah, there we go. I'm figuring it out. Like I said, it's been a while. The robot has a yellow jumper, says Christine Sproul. You're absolutely right, and he has a blue head. And I know in this game, it's been a while, but I remember in this game they did bring out, there it is, it's the spray paint tool. The only problem is we need to check this, because last time it wasn't working. There we go, that's even the perfect colour for him. That's actually Robot Gaming's head colour, that's kind of perfect. But I forgot that it actually leaves all the texture in. Maybe we should have built it out of something else, like some metal, because he's a metal robot. But I've totally messed up. So I don't know. Should we start again completely? Should we call it? Well, let's see how the metal looks. To be honest, the metal looks just the same. Let's put a couple of blocks here. Yeah, it's going to look the same once it's painted. Oh, hang on. That's not even blue. It's just shadow. It's white. It's actually white. There we go. So he's kind of this colour, right? I guess it doesn't look quite right there. Let's try that colour. It's hard to tell with the shaders and things. I think he's probably that colour. And I think it definitely looks better. Oh yeah, it definitely looks better on the metal than it does on the wood. So I've already messed up completely. But don't panic. We've got all day. We've got time. So let's get rid of all of this mess that we just created. In fact, what I can do is I'm going to do that. I'm then going to pick it up, put it there. And I think I can just delete the entire thing. There we go, perfect. And we're back to square one. So if you've just turned up, don't panic. You've missed nothing because I completely messed up and made the robot out of the wrong material to start with. What I'm going to do is get that like that. There we go. And we can do things a little faster this time because now that I've started to get used to these controls, like I said, it's the first time I've played this in quite a while. I probably should have played it a little bit before I started the stream to get used to it. But I thought, you know what, you guys can watch me mess up. You guys normally enjoy watching me completely mess up. I love the square one. Oh, you mean the one in Minecraft? You mean him actually in Minecraft? Who was that? That was Jaya. I like him in Minecraft as well. Actually, he does look quite cool in Minecraft. There we go. I got onto the. Oh no, I put it on the wrong place. But I think he looks quite cool in Minecraft. But I think because it's way easier to make squares and things. I think I'm going to try and make like the round version of him. So let's do that. There we go. Oh, and I'm using my Minecraft skills here to jump and place things, which is a little more difficult here than it is in Minecraft. But we're just about making it. We're just. Oh no, never mind. Robot Gaming's back. He's in the chat. I was saying he was here earlier, and he says his nan is a pressure washer. And you know what? This is actually a pretty good representation of his mum, who's a toaster. His mum's a toaster. That was a joke I made on one of the videos that we had before, and he thought it was super funny, and so did I. But the reason I made it solid, guys, is we can start to do things like this and not have to worry. See, if that was just a hollow cube, there'd be holes here and things, but we can sculpt it now without having to worry about leaving holes and things everywhere that we then have to try and fill from the inside. I'm not even sure that this is going to be big enough. And to be honest, there's not too many round bits. I mean, we have these. These are definitely going to come in handy. Let's see what else we've got here. Yeah, see, there's not too many bits that are round, so it's going to make it super tricky when we come to trying to make like a rounded shape for his head. So he's not going to look particularly great. But do you know what? He doesn't look that great anyway. I'm just saying that because I know he's listening. And hey to all of you guys that I've been ignoring in the chat. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. It's just super difficult to try and, I guess, learn a game again, because that's pretty much what I'm up to right now. And keep an eye on the chat. Who was that? I love Scrap Mechanic. I'm going to get it soon. Says Catsty. I think that was it. It scrolled by too fast. And shout out, says Aaron Plays. There's a shout out to Aaron. Aaron Plays. Let's make this a little bit bigger. I guess this way. And maybe one or two bigger back here. Probably just one. There we go. Let's make that a little bigger. And we're going to have to start. I should probably have a picture of Robot Gaming so I remember what he looks like. I know he's got two giant eyes. It's going to be super tricky. Let's do that. And then let's get on top of this thing. There we go. And then we can lift ourselves up. And we can make him a little bigger. Because I do think he's going to need to be a little bit bigger for us to be able to see him. We don't want to make him too big, because I would like for him to be able to probably not walk around. I think making something walk in this game, I've seen people do it, but they're way more talented than me. So I think maybe we'll cheat and we'll give him legs, but we'll put wheels on the bottom of his legs. But nobody tell him that we cheated. Oh, actually, he's probably still watching. But yeah, we'll probably put some little wheels on him so that we can move him about. Maybe some little things so that we can turn his head and all that good stuff. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly have a look. There we go. I've got a little image now on my screen. You guys won't be able to see it, but there's a little tiny image. It's very tiny, but it's of Robot Gaming, so I know what he looks like. And he's got some big old round eyes. So let's have a look in our inventory and see if something in here like these, will these do it? Or are these, maybe these are bigger. That's the same exact thing, isn't it? Oh no, they are different. They are different. Let's find out which one of those are the biggest. For his big silly eyes, let's try. Oh, that's going to be perfect. That's going to be perfect. All right, so we can get rid of that. We can put our creation, which to be honest is just a giant block right now, but we can put that on there, and we can try this. That's actually going to be pretty good. There we go. Let's try that and that, and they're a little bit off center, but you know what? For a start, for the very first thing, they are actually perfect for his silly looking eyeballs. So we need to go over by, how many blocks was that? In fact, I need to grab my metal back. I didn't need that block in the end, so it looks like it's 2 blocks over. So we need to make 2 more blocks out here. And let's change the orientation. There we go. I need to make 1 and then 2 more blocks out here. And he's already, guy, you've got to admit, he's already starting to look like Robot Gamer. I've done almost nothing and he already looks just like the silly robot. Doesn't he look great? Give him rocket boots, says the cool gamer 855. That's actually a really, really clever, really smart idea. What I might do here is make this bottom bit a little bit bigger so that we can you know, we can fit his mouth in, because we've all heard him. He's got a really big mouth, or at least a really loud one, and I hope he's still listening. Pixel Gun says Steve, but I don't actually know what it was that he wanted to ask. Oh no, I've accidentally clicked off. There we go. I clicked off of the screen. That can happen in this game, so nobody panic if suddenly it goes a little bit black for you guys. I think it goes dark if I do that for you guys. I'm not sure, but nobody panic if that does happen. All right, so we've got the front of his head. Does it need to go down a bit more? I think he does need a slightly bigger head. It's going to have to go way bigger than this, actually. Let's go in a bit more. Oh no, that's not working out. Let's change that. There we go. Perfect. Steve, can you do the guave? Do you know what? You asked that in the last stream, and I promised I'd go check out Mitch, or the Bayesian Canadian, and find out what you were talking about. I completely forgot. I got so into something else that I completely forgot to do that. So I'm really super sorry. So at the end of this live stream, make sure to remind me, and I promise I'll go check. I promise I'll go check it out. Looks like I'm just messing up again. There we go. It looks like I've just managed to cut off the only block that was attached to, which was a little silly. It can happen in this game, which is why we're going to have to keep saving him. In fact, I know we haven't done too much, but I'm just going to make sure I remember how to save him. So I'm going to do this. How do I do that? There we go. And I'm going to save him. Oh, no, I don't want to save. I don't want to overwrite any unnamed things. We're going to save him as Robot. There we go. There we go. He's saved. And now we can build his little silly face anytime we want. How is your day, Steve? Says Wolf and Friends. My day's going okay. It's not been too bad. It'll be way better if we can make a robot that looks like Robot, as opposed to a robot that looks like a big cube, because that's all he looks like at the moment. What I'm going to do is try and bring this in a little bit here. And yeah, it's going to be really tough to get the shape, but I'll do my absolute best for you guys. Steve, remember asked about Lego Batman movie. Says Ashton. I don't know what you mean. I probably am being an idiot. It's probably really obvious what you're talking about, but I don't know what you mean. So maybe give me a little bit more information as to what you're talking about, because I'm blanking on it. I'm probably forgetting something. Steve, I built you in my Minecraft world. Says Kitty Gamer Cute. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I really would love to see a picture of that. So if you want to send me a picture of that, follow me on it's at Steve is Robin on Twitter, and send me that picture, because I really want to see what you've built and see how I look, because I'm hoping I look way better than this robot looks so far, because he is not looking very smart. We need to give him a mouth of some sort. Let's do something like this. Yeah, we can do something like that. We can cut out his mouth completely. There we go. So we're giving him something of a mouth. Have I gone too far that way? I think maybe we just go one block there. Perfect. Play with Robot Gaming, says Funny Gaming. That's actually planned. Today we did a cool game together. We played Roblox together for a little bit for one of his videos, which I'm not sure he'll be able to tell you. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it comes out tomorrow. I've got to get rid of that one there. That's pretty central. There we go. And we're starting to make progress, but it definitely looks like we've got to build in a bit further, and more importantly, we've got to build down a bit further. So let's crack on and do that. And it's hard to get this shape, so I do apologise if he ends up looking less like a robot and more like a block bot. Maybe I'll just pretend like I was making the Roblox version of him, which is a bit blocky anyway. But yeah, check that video out. I think, like I said, I think it comes out tomorrow. We played Roblox. We played a really fun obby. It was kind of really tricky, and it was really we were getting really stressed out because we couldn't complete it, but it was super fun. So definitely check that out. As for playing with him more often, we are definitely planning to do that. That's definitely something that we're going to do. Let's see what that looks like with a slightly smaller mouth. Yeah, I think that's about right. But yeah, we plan to do some live streams together and all sorts. It's going to be super fun. There's a lot planned, but we can't do that just... Oh gosh, I'm messing up. Let's get rid of that one there. There we go. We can't do that just yet because he's been super busy trying to make all that cool content for you guys. So when he gets a little bit less busy, we're definitely going to start live streaming together, and it'll be super fun for you guys. And more importantly, he's going to start live streaming as well, because although it's really fun to live stream, I also really enjoy watching other live streams too. So hopefully I'll be able to sit down and watch his live streams just like you guys will. What I'm going to do is remove that and then place it back on its thing. There we go, perfect. And that should make it easier for us to fill in these last few blocks that I totally missed. Oh, no, not there, there, like that. There, I've probably put too many, because you see, I need it to go in and round and follow the mouth, so maybe there. It's really tricky to make this look right, but I'll do my best. Let's try something like this. Remove that one, and that one, and that one, and these ones. Oh, that did not go well, but don't panic. It's not the end of the world. We can simply do that and pick him back up. That is not the end of the world. We're going to have to be super careful. We're going to have to start saving him way more often in case things like that happen. Because soon we're going to have all the electronics and things attached to him to make him do things. I was going to have his mouth open and close, but you know what? I think that's going to be super tricky to do. And I don't know, does his mouth even open and close? I'm pretty sure when watching his videos I haven't seen his mouth open or close, so I don't even know that we need to make his mouth open and close. But we should be able to just do that, and then the same down. Oh, no, the same down here. And I know there's like a little bit of a hollow section in there, but I'm not too worried. I'm sure he won't mind if we miss out a little bit of his mouth. Let's do that. And again, we're going to have to take him off of his thing. Boing. Is he going to fall over? No, he's not. He's perfectly stable. Because that's going to be the other thing. He is going to be so heavy. He's going to be so heavy that he's probably going to fall over all the time, which is going to be really funny. But, I mean, you know, I'm not too worried if he does fall over, because he is a bit clumsy in real life, so it will be kind of perfect if he does. There we go. Let's finish that. I'm just trying to get these last bricks. There we go. And that kind of works, I guess. What about if I remove these ones? Does that look better? You can see what I'm going for there. You can see what I'm going for. There's his mouth. It's kind of a bit strange. He kind of looks like a frog at the moment. Nathan Kirby says, pay attention to chat, Steve. Or someone tell him to pay attention to chat. I've explained it 3 or 4 times. It's super hard to play and try and keep paying attention to the chat. I'll do my best. I'm not a very good multitasker, but I'll do my best. Steve played Teeny Titans. I've not even seen that game. I don't know what that game is, but I guess if it's kind of cool and you guys want me to do it, I guess I can give it a go. How do I make him look a little bit more rounded? I think I'm going to have to come outwards a bit more. So in fact, his mouth here, I'm going to have to still work on a bit. Yeah, let's try something like this right across here. And then right across here, we can bring him out a bit more to make him look more like a... Because he's kind of like a football shape, like an American football. He's kind of that shape. So let's try and bring this out, and we're going to make him so... His head is going to be ridiculously heavy. I don't even know that he's going to be able to move, because his head's like a solid cube. Maybe we'll go in there and afterwards, and we'll hollow it out a little bit. Maybe that's where we'll control him from and move him around from. Steve, can I have a shout-out? Says Jessam OP, there's a shout-out to you. And shout-out says Jay Vader, there's a shout-out to you. Do you remember me from the last stream? Says Jai Campbell. I don't remember you being at the last stream, but I have a really bad memory. So you probably were there. So I'm really sorry for that. So yeah, we're going to have to make his mouth... Let's fill that one in. And I guess his mouth is going to have to come out sort of like here. Like this. How's that looking? Oh, wrong one. How's that looking? It's kind of, it's his mouth in real life is kind of flatter. So let's try something like that. Let's fill, oh no, not that one, these ones. Let's fill these ones in. Let's look in a little bit better. And I guess this one possibly has to go as well. There we go. It's all guesswork really. There's no good way to build it. There's no right or wrong way to build it either. That looks good, says that was Daniel Lane, and yeah, I think it looks okay. I think we're looking all right. We're getting there. It's going to take forever to make him look rounded and make him look cool. But I do think it looks quite cool. Even if I say so myself, I think he looks kind of... You can tell who it's supposed to be at least already, which is awesome. I'm going to try and fill in a little bit. I don't want to fill in too much around his eyes, because they do poke out quite a way. But I also don't know how close we can get with these blocks to go around him. See, I can't put one down next to him, or even there. So we're gonna have to leave a little gap in places, and it's getting super tricky to build now because I built him from the top down and not from the down up. If that makes sense. Does he fall over yet? He seems pretty stable. He seems pretty stable. You'd think these would weigh him down and he'd fall over forwards, but he seems pretty stable to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try something, and I'm probably going to fail. I don't know if this is going to work. What I'm going to try and do is this, and then I'm going to try and place this on a thing and jump. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Because it's going to try and make me... Let's try and do that and jump to it. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So what I'll do is I'll just remove that and I'll stand on it. And we'll finish the top now. That's what we'll probably have to do. We'll probably have to finish the top a little bit, or maybe build like a little scaffolding or something that we can stand on, or at least a ladder that we can stand on so we can finish him off a little bit. It's really tricky to do as well, because from up here I can't really see what he's looking like from down there, so it's way harder. Let's try something like this. Oh, we can do that. Perfect. Do more of your noob house. That was Caden. We're definitely going to be doing some more of that. And I know a bunch of you guys as well have been wondering where Supergirl's been. She was going to live stream with me today, but I don't know if you saw the Minecraft roleplay, the Minecraft superhero roleplay today, but she actually had a little bit of a fall off of... it wasn't too much, nobody panic, she's fine, but she had a little bit of a fall off of a roof, and she's not really feeling herself. So so for today, we said that she won't join this stream, but maybe for another time she can join us for some scrap mechanic and make a silly robot with us or something as well, or maybe we'll try something completely different. Let's see how that's going to look, because I know he does have kind of like a big lump thing on his head, sort of. It looks kind of okay. We probably need to go up a bit further though. Hashtag Supergirl. Maybe all send... Let's try and spam the chat with "Get well, Supergirl" or something like that. She's, like I said, she's absolutely fine. There's no need to panic. But she had a little fall and wasn't feeling herself. So she just decided she didn't want to come, and it's probably best because she'll probably just be really moany. Not really. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah. That's why she's not here, but don't worry, I know I keep promising that she'll be joining me for these live streams, and she will 100% be joining me soon. In fact, tomorrow, she'll probably be there tomorrow, so nobody panic. And let us know, like I said, let us know what you want us to play, because we don't have to always play this, the games we've been playing. We've been playing quite a few. We've been playing a lot of Minecraft, we even did a bit of Roblox, there was scrap mechanic. But there's a ton of other games that a lot of you want me to play. Like there was Subnautica, a lot of you guys have been asking me to play, which I actually have now, and I want to get going for you guys. And there's a bunch of others too. So if you have any suggestions of what you really want us to play, me and Supergirl, and maybe me and Robot Gaming, follow me on Twitter. Let me know on Twitter, @StevEsRobin. That's the best way. And a bunch of you guys have been saying "Get well, Supergirl" in the chat, which is awesome. Steve, you're the best YouTuber. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, because I think now that Robot Gaming has his own head in Scrap Mechanic, I think that makes him better than me, because I don't have my own head in Scrap Mechanic, so I'm not sure. But I do appreciate the comment, and thank you for the comment. Do I have Instagram? No, I don't actually have. Oh gosh. Oh, that made me fly. I don't actually have an Instagram, but maybe I can set one up. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. But yeah, we could possibly set one up and send you guys some cool pictures of what we're up to during the day and stuff. There we go. There we go. We're gonna make this thing, because he does have like a strange, I don't know, like a dent or something in the top of his head, like an outwards dent. I don't mean he's dented. I don't mean he was dropped on his head, guys. That's not what I'm saying. Nobody tell him that I said he was dropped on his head. But he does have a little like bump there. It's starting to look okay. It's starting to look kind of like a robot. And I've just realised I've made this so big. I got to paint this whole thing. Yeah, it's going to take me days to paint it. But I think it'll be worth it because I think he's going to look really, really super cool. And we've got that sort of little down bit there, but it also needs to be sort of rounded. Oh, it's so tricky. He has such a tricky head to build. Maybe go and follow at robot_gaming and just tell him, don't say anything else. Just send him a tweet that says your head is a silly side to build, so a silly shape to build or something like that, and just see what he responds. See if he says anything. That'll be super funny. Can't put one there because of that, so we're gonna have to. What do we do here? That one's probably got to go. We'll get not that one, just that one. There we go. Which leaves us with all of these bits, which we can fill in. There, perfect. And I'll get rid of that one so it matches up. We're going to have to round out the back of his head a bit because his head's looking a bit flat at the back, but we can deal with that. Robot, he dropped you, says the cool gamer. Do you remember me, says Jay Vador. Yep, you was around for the stream the last time. It wasn't yesterday because I didn't stream yesterday, but you was around for one of the last streams that we did. So thanks for coming back, and I'm glad you enjoyed one of our streams enough to come back and have fun another time on another one of our super fun, super awesome streams. How does that side look? That side's kind of like that, and this side's kind of like that, maybe? I don't really know. Does it matter if they're not the same? I think it kind of does. Oh, have I built this one out too far? That's 3 blocks and this one's only 2 blocks. So I have to build this one out even further. So let's try a little bit of that as well. Steve, he needs exposed wires. Does he have exposed wires? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I accidentally just did a thing. That would have been bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and I'm going to put that on there like that. And then I'm going to save it. And yeah, look at that. He's already looking like a robot. And let's save him as... In fact, we can just save him as robot, right? We can save him as robot. Let's overwrite the original robot that we had, because he looks way better than the original blob that we had of a robot, and we can take him back off of that. There we go. And he still isn't falling over, so that's a good sign. Little G Plays says, please shout me out. There's a shout out to you. I'm Aaron Plays on Twitter. Says Aaron Plays. That's awesome. And Legend773 sends 1 billion hearts with shout out, please, in the middle of them. So there's a shout out to Legend773. Remember me, says Roman Gamer 123. Your name is almost Robot Gamer, but yeah, of course, I remember you. You've been about a whole bunch, which is awesome. And a huge shout out, like I said, a huge shout out to all you guys that keep coming back for these streams, and keep coming back for the other videos we make on all the other channels as well. It's super awesome and super fun to have you guys here, and that's what we do it for. I wouldn't be doing this. Actually, I might be doing this. This is actually really fun, so I probably would be making a silly robot head if you guys weren't here. But I think it's way more fun to build it with you guys. Let's do something like that. Let's try that on the other side, because I think that might look a little better, maybe. Let's see how that looks. That's looking a little bit more round. Might be a little too round though, but I don't know. I'm not very good at building, and Scrap Mechanic is really, really tough to build on. So let's see across here. How many blocks up is that from there? It's 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, and then that's the 4th one, and that one is 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 5th one. So we do need to go higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's that one there. We definitely need to go a little higher with this side. Play Splatoons. I actually love the look of Splatoons. It looks like a really, really, really fun game, but I don't have it. So at some point maybe we can play Splatoon, but not for a little while, unfortunately. I think it's only on. I think it's only on the Nintendo Switch as well, isn't it? And I don't have one of those either. I definitely need to get one of those. Yeah, I can't work out what I'm doing wrong here. Something has changed from that side to this side, and I can't figure it out. Is that it? Maybe that was it. 1, 2, and then a full one. 1, 2, and then a full one. That was it. There we go. We're starting to look symmetrical again. There we go. It's starting to look about right, and it's honestly starting to look a bit like his head, don't you think? Bessie Harris says, Steve, can I please have a shout out? There's a shout out to you. Dulris Kennedy says, can I have a shout out? There's a shout out to you. Shout out and do 2013 Cyberman next time, please. Oh, Daniel Smith says, shout out and do 2013 Cyberman next time. Well, that's actually 2013 Cyberman. Do you mean build a different robot? That might be a cool idea. Steve, can you play Minecraft Frost Realms? Well, definitely. Oh no! Oh no! That's not gone well. Although he is standing up that way, that might be a really good way of us building underneath him and things. But that wasn't the plan at all. Hey, Steve, says Penguin Studios. And unfortunately, I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I'm getting messages all over the place here. So what I'm going to do is quickly... There we go. I'm a professional, everybody. So there we go. That's sorted. And I'm going to have to... Can I lift this up and knock him back over? There we go. I knocked him back over. Perfect. And there's a whole bunch more people asking for shout-outs. I can't do shout-outs the entire time because then I don't get around to seeing any of the other things. Steve Robot said something on Twitter. Like I said, I'm not gonna be checking Twitter just yet. I'll check Twitter after the stream because it's super hard to keep up with everything. Can you get a face cam? Says, who was that? That was Caden. That's actually not a bad idea. We could maybe look into that if you guys wanted to see my ugly face. We could possibly look into that. What else does he need? He's gonna need like an extended bit here. So let's look at doing that now. And it's kind of more round as well, isn't it? It's like out here and then around here. There we go. And then something like that. Does that look about right? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the best builder in the world. I'm just trying to make him kind of look kind of like he's kind of the robot gaming, and I don't think he's looking too bad, honestly. I mean, it's hard, but maybe we should all sign a petition to make him change his face to an easier shape to build, because he's going to be difficult to build in everything. You know, when we're trying to do Minecraft builds and all sorts of things, and we want to build his face, it's going to be really tricky because everything's square, and it's the same here. It's going to be super tricky. So maybe we should all sign something that says that he has to change his head. At least, because his head's the hardest part to build. I'm just kidding. We don't really want to change the shape of robot gaming. Alright, there we go. How's that looking? That's looking okay. I'm actually quite happy with how that turned out. So let's figure out how many it was. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 up and 2 from there. So let's figure this out on the other side. Oh, I think I messed up here as well. Yeah, see, that's poking out there. So that should be something like that. See, it's not going to look exactly the same both sides, guys, because I've totally messed up. But hopefully, he still looks okay. Let's have a look at what we did here. So it's 4 and it's 2 from that bottom piece. There we go. So we're following along here. It's 2 from there. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully... Was it 4 along the top as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the top. Okay, 5 along the top. Steve, someone in the chat said you sound like an owl. That's weird. Is that a compliment? Is that an insult? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you mean. I sound like an owl. That is a weird thing to say. How did it work this side but not the other side? I don't know. That's kind of strange. Oh, that's what I'm such a dummy. I'm such a dummy. I'm just going to try and do it and figure things out. Here we go. It's more like this. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's 2. It's then there and then across there, right? I think. Then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then there and then down. That's what it was. And not there. There. And is that it? Is that it? I really don't know. Are you in the UK, says Roman Gamer. No, I'm not in the UK. Steve, you should play on Minecraft server Dank Corner. Like I said, if you want me to go and play on a server, or if you want me to go play a different game on one of these streams, or even for a video or something, just let me know on @SteveIsRobin. It's the best way. Although I won't see it right now, it's the best way because it guarantees that I'll see it. Let's try and make this. Is it falling over, or is it just what? It's just wobbling. We're okay. Let's put one there and there, and one there and there, and down here. I don't know if this is exactly how the other side went. I'm not gonna lie. I keep messing up and putting that block in the wrong place. But yeah, I'm not sure. Is that how the other side looks? Let's stand at the front and see what it looks like. There we go. It's starting to look pretty cool. He's starting to look a bit like a robot gamer, I guess. He's starting to look like our robot gamer. I just wish his head wasn't so tricky to build. I can't, Steve. I don't have Twitter. Well, the best way, if you don't have Twitter, is to get a pigeon and attach something to its leg and tell him to go find Steve. And that's actually probably a really bad way to contact me. Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, don't do that. That sounds like abuse to a pigeon, to be honest. Don't do that. The best way to contact me is Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, yeah, I don't know. Maybe send me a message after the stream becomes a video. Maybe put a message in the comment section. That's probably a better way, because then I'm guaranteed to see that too. Because I try and read every single comment. I don't always manage to reply to every single comment, but I always try to read as many comments as possible. I haven't left, I'm just silent, says Daniel Smith. That's awesome. Steve, I'll tell you how I got to the live stream at the end of the stream. That's awesome. What about commenting? Says Jaya. Actually, there's that much of a stream delay that she asked that just after I'd said about she can leave a comment. Because she said, oh, okay, straight afterwards. So she probably heard that at the exact same time. If it is a girl, I don't know. Jaya, are you a girl? You might be a guy. I'm not sure. So if you are a guy and I've been calling you a girl, I'm super sorry. Should we put him back on his little stand and save him, just to make sure we don't lose the silly guy's head? He's looking all right. He is looking like a robot gamer, but so we don't lose him, let's raise him up a little bit here, and let's press E, and then we can save him as robot. There we go, and he is saved. All right, so let's look at him as he rotates around. He does need to be a bit rounder at the back, so maybe that's something we can do, but he is looking kind of cool. So let's look at working on the back a little bit. We'll take him off of there. There we go. He's not even falling over now. He is so stable. We've done such a good job that he's really super stable, which was totally planned. It was not by accident that he can stand up on his own without any legs or anything. So let's make him a bit rounder at the back here. There we go. Steve, can you play Farming Simulator? I actually genuinely love Farming Simulator. I used to play that game all the time. It is so fun. People that don't play Farming Simulator think that game is going to be really silly and really bad and really boring. It is honestly so much fun. So that is a game that we could totally play if enough of you guys wanted to see it. But I really enjoy playing it. So that's 100% a game that we could play. But like I said, if you guys want to see it, let me know. Maybe we'll do some polls, like I said in the last few streams. Maybe we'll do a Twitter poll or like a straw poll or something, and you guys can let me know what games you want to see. There we go. He's starting to look a little rounder now. I guess we just need him to sort of be a little bit more round, kind of like... Let's try that, I guess. There, and how far away? That was 2 away. 1, 2, and there we go. Let's try that. It's really hard to... It's really easy to do the first bits, and then it's really hard to make the other bit look exactly the same. But there we go. He is starting to look like a round robot, which is really actually surprising considering everything's made out of squares. But there we go. He's looking way rounder now, which is perfect. It's not quite central on his little thing here, but you're not going to see him from the side that often anyway. You'll see him from the front, which is fine. Should we start spraying him up? Should we start spray painting him? We've got the right colour. Let's see what he looks like. Can we spray? Yeah, we can spray a big bunch of him at a time, so that's going to be awesome. There we go. And we have to be careful not to paint his eyes, because I actually really like his eyes exactly as they are. So I don't really want to paint his eyes, although we could just replace, if we did, we could just easily replace the blocks and not have to worry about it. Let's do that, and paint all of this bit. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Steve, play YouTube Simulator. That's not a bad idea. We could totally try that as well. And some of you guys have been talking about Discords and things. We are actually going to get a fan Discord for everybody, not just for Steve, but for everybody. For the oh, I sprayed it just after I said I didn't want to spray it. I sprayed it, but it looks like it's the same color anyway. It looks like we got it all under control. But yeah, for the Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's channel, for the Minecraft Superhero Roleplay channel, all of us are going to have one giant fan Discord where you can get on and you can say hey to some of your favourite YouTubers from our little group, because we all enjoy role playing together and playing games together and things. So we are going to look at doing that, and I'm sure RG will be there too, because he's super awesome and I'm sure he'll want to come along. So we are going to definitely look at doing that. So nobody panic, we're definitely going to have that at some point coming up. And you can come along and talk to me, because I'll be there a whole bunch, or as much as possible, after streams and things. I won't be there during the stream because it would be really difficult. I mean, it's hard enough to keep up with a chat, let alone a whole bunch of people trying to ask me questions. Steve, can I have a shout out? Says Jason Hubbard. And let me just fix something there. There we go. I think that's all fixed. Problem solved. There's, like I said, we almost always have Ender Lady Gamer, our awesome, super awesome chat moderator. She's almost always here. She's a robot. She's actually just like Robot Gaming. She's a robot. But today, it looks like she wasn't available, or she's not around. I mean, I didn't tell her I was streaming, but I never have before. But I didn't tell her that I was streaming, so maybe she just doesn't know. So I do have to do that myself as well. So if I do miss any, guys, just let me know. Let me know. It doesn't happen very often, luckily, because you guys are all awesome. We have a really, really awesome group of fans. And you guys are all awesome. I told you this was going to take forever. I told you painting this thing was going to take absolutely ages. And it did, to be honest. Steve, Batman's real name is Ryan. That's not true. Batman's real name is Batman. Or Bruce. Bruce Wayne is... I'm not supposed to... I don't think I'm supposed to tell you that. Do you guys know who Batman is? I don't think I'm supposed to tell you that it's Bruce Wayne. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to tell you who it is what I said there. So nobody tell Bruce Wayne, Batman, that I said who his name was. Can I get a shout out? Says the Funny Penny. There's a shout out to you. And welcome along to all of the new ones that have just joined. There's a whole bunch of you guys that have just come along. And you're just in time for the painting session that has taken absolutely ages, but totally worth it, I think, because I think this is going to look super cool when it's done. I'm actually really, really super proud of how well it's turned out so far. I didn't think it was ever going to look this good, and to be honest, we should make a poop and send him that and say this is what we thought you looked like, and just send him a little poop. So maybe if we've got time at the end of the stream, maybe we'll make a poop, just a random poop, and we'll send him that and send it. Sorry, I was totally distracted by something. Maybe we'll make a random poop on the floor next to this thing, and we'll just send him the poop and say that that's what we thought he looked like. But nobody tell him that super awesome plan. I've been in every single stream, says Sir Charles Christian. That is awesome. That is awesome, and thank you for being here for all of the streams. I nearly fell off. But yeah, thank you for being here for all of the streams. It is awesome, and I really enjoy seeing all the new people that come along and come and say hey. But it's super, super awesome to see all the regular faces that always show up. They're always here. They're always excited to be here. They're always friendly in chat. There's a whole bunch of you guys that are always here, and it is so awesome that we've already developed this awesome little community of cool people, which is what you guys all are. Please shout me out. I've never got one. Says CBro Gaming 72. So there's a shout out to you. This is my first stream here. Well, CBro, what was it? This is my first stream here. Oh, that was JBot the Robot. Well, welcome along. And if you're enjoying the stream, and if you're enjoying our robot gaming head thing that we're making, or how good it looks so far, then make sure to get subscribed. Poke. Nope, that one. Yes, I did it. Make sure to get subscribed, because we'll probably play a bunch more of this, and it's super fun. And maybe we'll make some other YouTubers as well at some point. Although, do you know what? I thought we'd get this robot done during this stream, but it's taken so long to build Robot Gaming's head that I don't even know we're going to get it finished today. I wanted to make him move about and all sorts of things. But do you know what? I don't know. I don't know that we're going to get that done. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. We've only been streaming for... Oh my gosh, it's been 50 minutes already. I was going to say we haven't been streaming that long. But we've actually almost been an hour, which is crazy. But don't panic. Normally it's about an hour. Don't panic. I really want to get, you know, a good bit ahead on... a good bit ahead. It's ahead. I really want to get ahead on building his head at least. And getting some of his body finished, because that would look quite cool. So don't panic. We'll go a little bit longer than the normal. Like I said, normally we do an hour. Maybe we'll do 10 hours and get it finished. We probably won't do 10 hours. I'll probably die if we do 10 hours because I won't be able to eat while I stream. There we go, and let's finish this bit. Perfect. I think we're all painted up. We're all painted up. So let's put it as high as we can go. There we go. He's as high as he can go. And now let's check it out. This is so much fun, says Jaya. I love superheroes. And thank you so much. Do you know what? That's already looking just like him. That's already looking just like him. In fact, we should send him that and tell him we're done and just say that he went on a diet and he's now a stick. So his body's a stick. Should we do that? What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Steve, pull an all-nighter. What do you mean to get it finished? I don't know that I want to pull an all-nighter and get it finished. But yeah, we'll carry on for a while and we'll do a little more. We also have to figure out, we need some white here because he also has like a white bit on the outside just here like this. There we go. He has that white bit. Maybe we'll do a bit more white here like that. There we go. Let's just paint the whole thing white. And then he has on the inside of that, where's the center? Oh, is it a 4-block center? No, it's a really strange center. So we'll have to do something like something like that, maybe. We'll go with that. I think that looks okay. That's starting to look like him. We'll go with that, and we'll try and do the exact same on the other side. Hopefully, we've built this one the right way. Let's pull up. There we go, and let's paint. What did we do? We did the whole lot. That is not white. Is that just because of the color? Let me just check over here. Oh, it's because it's not in the sunlight that doesn't show up white. So it looks kind of purplish. So we have to be careful when we're picking colours that we're picking colours in daylight. Nice video, Steve, says the Masked Mite. Hey, Masked Mite, you were here for the last stream a few days ago, which is awesome. So it's awesome that you enjoyed it enough to come back. And like I said to everybody, if you are new, make sure you get subscribed. And that way you're notified every time we stream. And you can come back to all of them. It's super fun. Is that how we did it? I'm not sure. Let's go check the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then it was 2 up. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 up. Yep, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. And oh, I've also forgotten something. So let's take him off of his little platform. Let's grab the platform. Let's do that. There we go. Let's jump up on here. I give up on asking Steve. Sorry, Steve. If you could see, if you can go back a little. To look at what I said 100 times. Sorry, Natalie Medden. I didn't see whatever the message was that you put. But like I said, it's super tricky to pay attention to the entire chat and things. But I'd forgotten these things. He has like little antenna things. I don't know what they do. Maybe we should ask him what his little antenna things do. Oh, I fell off. But yeah, I don't know what his little antenna things do. But he needs them, I think. I don't know. So we'll have to put them on. Steve, you should have millions of subscribers. I don't know what number that is, but that's lots. To be honest, I love every single one of my subscribers. You guys are all awesome, and I think if I had the number that you just wrote, I think it'd be even harder to keep up with all you guys. So although it'd be awesome to have way more, I think for now we're happy at like 17. We have 17,000 of you guys, so we're pretty happy with that. Is that the way it goes, or does it go that way? I really can't remember. Maybe it's something like... That is not it. That is not it. I'm breaking things and they are falling everywhere. Where did that go? There was a block that fell and it disappeared. That is... Oh, it's under here. It's under here. It rolled. Blocks rolled. They're headphones. I don't think they are headphones. I don't know. Maybe they are headphones. Maybe that's how he hears. I'm not sure. I'm just going to have another look. I did bring up an image of him a little while ago. But I forgot to even look at it. So let me just bring up another little picture of Robot Gaming so that I can see what he's supposed to look like. Let's type in Robot Gaming. There we go. And yeah, I was right. He has little antennas and they go the other way. Maybe they are headphones. I'm really not sure. Maybe they are. But yeah, we should totally ask him. I Love Superhero says, sorry I came late. Don't panic. We've just been making a super awesome robot. Let's get rid of all of this bit here because I think it has to go here. So let's do that and just see how that's going to look. Let's do that. It's going to be hard to... It's going to be tricky to make it look the way we want it to. I think it has to be kind of like that. Yeah, that's probably as good as it's going to get. So we'll do that. We'll go with that. We'll see how that's going to look on the other side. I think it was this block. Is that in line? Kind of. There we go. That is in line. Steve, do you have a Steve, do you have a P4? I think you mean a PS4. I'm sure it was just a typo. I do, but I don't have a gamer tag, or I've forgotten it. So sorry that I couldn't remember that. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I was just looking at the Robot Gamer and I realised that I messed up a whole bunch of things. So I'm trying to figure out how I can fix them. You're good at Scrap Mechanic, says the Cool Gamer. I don't know. I haven't played too much Scrap Mechanic. In fact, I'm gonna pull out that like that. I know this isn't part of his head. Don't panic. I'm doing this just so that I have a way of knowing how far out I should have gone, so I can fix things. There we go. And I know I have to... Oh, that was what I was worried about. I was worried about falling off. But there we go. I think like that. And then we can remove that block. And then all of that block can go away. Let's go up there and remove that. Steve, please, oh please, Steve, sing your favourite song. Triple Dog, dare you please. And I am a girl. I thought you were because of the name, but I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes people can have names that look like a girl's name and they're a guy, and they can have names that look like a boy's name and they're a girl. So I just wanted to... Oh, I'm messing up all over the place here. But I just wanted to make 100% sure. I don't really know what my favourite song is, to be honest. Oh, that is not the right colour. Is that the right colour? That is not the right colour. Is that the right colour? That is the right colour. And now we can get down here and we can see how he's looking. Steve, you are an awesome builder. I really appreciate it. And do you know what? I think he's looking okay. We have a head of a Robot Gamer and he's looking pretty cool. He is looking pretty cool. And from the side here, you can see his little white bits that are coming out. So now, I guess we can lift him up on his platform. Maybe we'll save him. Maybe we'll save his head. There we go. We're at a stage where we can now save his head again. Call it Robot. There we go. And we'll save and we'll overwrite it, which will be perfect. Natalie Medin says, Steve, who am I on RP Minecraft? I am a helper and I am a huge Flash fan. That's hard to say. I'm a huge Flash fan. Here's cake for everybody, she says. That's awesome. I'm sure the Flash really appreciates it. I haven't seen him in a while, actually. That robot's got some nice posture. I really like those guys as well. Bandable, I really like the nice posture guys. They're kind of fun and kind of cool. I haven't actually... I used to talk to them all the time, but I haven't actually spoken to any of them in ages. I think the last one I spoke to was 2D, and that was absolutely forever ago. That was when he was at... I think that was when he got to 200,000 subs. I don't know where he's at now. He's probably at millions now, because he's really fun. But I haven't spoken to him in ages, so maybe head over there and tell him that Steve is Robin misses him, and see if he even knows who I am, because he probably knows me as somebody else, to be honest. Play Superhero Life 2 on Roblox. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. We could totally check that out. Maybe I need to make his head a little different here at the back. I like the way it looks, but I think we need a little bit of a bigger bit for his neck. I'm not sure. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can make something that looks somewhat rounded. I just realised we got these blocks out so that we could make him a rounded head, and I didn't even use them at all. Let's see how that looks. Not that way. That way, that's it. And then there. How does that look? Does that look better or worse? I don't know. Let's just stick with squares for now. and hope that it's the right decision. And if not, we can always go back, we can fix it. That's the beauty of making things. You can never get it wrong, because the only time that you can get it wrong is if you give up. So just never give up, and you'll never get it wrong. Let's do that. Now he's definitely going to fall over. Oh dear, he's dead. He's dead. That's what happens when robot gaming dies. That's what happens. Steve, read the comments so we hear our names. Says Christy Castellano. I totally messed your name up as well. And Pixel Gun says I'm back, which is awesome. Welcome back, Pixel Gun. So let's pick him up. Let's pick up the robot. Let's throw him there. There we go. That's going to make it a little easier for me to squeeze in here and fill in his neck. Not sure I love it, but I guess it will do for now. I'm not 100% keen on it. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something sneaky here. I'm going to do this, lift it up a bit more, and then I'm going to grab a bit more. And that way, when I do this, and run away! He's going to fall on me. There we go. Now when I pick him up, it should, if I did this right, I did not do that right. I was going to say it should put it the place we want it, but now that's in the ground. That did not work out. So what we need to do then is make it a little more pokey outy from here, but I can't because he's fell over. So what I'm going to do is pick him up, put him there, lift him. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do. I'll have to go like out here a bit and out here a little bit. There we go. And hopefully, in fact, I'll do a bit more like let's just do that and that and that. There we go. And hopefully now when I get rid of this, there we go. Not only will he stand up, but he should also bang. There we go. There we go. He's further up now. So we're slowly starting to build him from the top to the bottom. Steve, what is your real name? My real name is Steve. Steve is Robin. That's my real name. Make a mask. Make a mustache. Oh, make a mustache. That's actually a really funny idea. We could give him a little silly mustache. That'd be really funny. Oh no, I removed a block instead of replacing one. Place, and then I got to spray paint it. There we go. There we go. Now he's got a silly mustache. Doesn't he look stupid? He looks so much older with a mustache. He looks so silly. I'm going to get rid of that because he's going to moan at me if he sees me making him look silly. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve says Christy Mobley. And hey to you, Christy. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, and I really hope that you guys are liking what I'm building. You guys haven't been giving me any suggestions of what to do next, so I've just been going at it. But if you've got if I'm missing anything, if you guys are sitting there like, oh, he's totally messed up, he's forgotten that, RG's got that thing and he hasn't done it, then let me know. I've been telling you to give me a shout out 100 times. Why don't you give me one? Says Aisha McLean. To be honest, I haven't seen it pop up, so I do apologise. For not giving you a shout out. I do try and give everyone that wants one a shout out. There we go. Let's crack on with this. And this bit can probably stay this colour. I know his neck in real life is kind of black, but we could probably just let him have a grey one. I think it will probably look okay. In fact, I'm just going to do something like that. Not that. Something like that. There we go. Because it's easier. I'm going to do that and then take some blocks away. There we go. And I know his neck doesn't need to be this big. I'm just doing it so that we've got somewhere to attach some things. Because next thing we have to do, we have to start on his body next, guys. We have to make a body. Oh no, I messed up completely. I messed up. Don't panic. I messed up a little bit, but don't panic because we want his head to swivel about. Let's not panic. You know what we can do? We can do this. We can do this. And we can spawn back in that. Let's do that. He's up there. And we can then do this. Nope, we want that one. That one's going to fall on us. Okay, we're fine. Now we have to get rid of this one. So let's do that and press delete. Because what we do need to do, if I put this one back on a thing, hopefully I haven't changed anything since then. Oh, we got away with it. I got away with it. I just thought, oh gosh, but maybe he's got a mustache or something. But he hasn't. What I do need to do is build something up here. Let's just make him a similar thing to what we did before. What on earth did that happen? Let's do something like this. I don't think that's even central. I don't know. Where's the centre? There's the centre. It's a 2-block centre. We'll go something like that. And we'll just build it out like this. Like we did before. Exactly the same. But this time, when we take it off and we put it back on, what we're going to do is we're going to separate it so that this piece, which is going to be his neck, is separate from the bottom piece. Because we want his head to turn and things, right? We need him to like move his head about. I just can't think of a way that we get his head to tilt forward. So maybe his head won't be able to tilt forward, but we'll get it to swivel. So now we can start figuring that out. So if I... These ones are going to stay for sure. These ones are probably going to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Splat! Alright, so I'm going to have to put him back on there. I messed up and took the wrong one. In fact, that might help us too. That is actually a huge help. That is so awesome. Steve, I told Robot about your mustache. Oh no, he's going to be so mad at me, Cool Gamer. To be honest, he'll probably find it super, super funny. Oh, I'm messing up again. I'm losing blocks left, right and centre. But because we have this bit now, what we can do is we can figure out where the centre is. It is a 2-block centre, which is going to make it tricky. But we can do that and call that piece right there the centre. That technically is the centre, but we can call these pieces the centre, and then we can put one of these on. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to make it swivel and move about, which is way, way cool. So now we'll put one on there. I think we can put them here. There we go, there we go. See, now it's going to swivel about and move. So now we can build out on this thing, like this. And will it turn? Probably won't turn, because I want to put another one up on there. No! Okay, that's going to work. That'll turn it for us. Perfect. Alright, and now we have a swivelly bit. So if I pull out the hammer... Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Now I can do this. Doing! And it will spin. That means we can then add a little box to it. One of these little boxes. What's it called? A little control box. No, that's a timer. Or a little controller. We can add one of these, and that way, guys, that way, we can actually make it so that we can have it on a control, so we can actually move his head just by steering the steering wheel and things. That would be super awesome. Steve, who is your favourite YouTuber besides you? Well, I'm not my favourite YouTuber for a start. My favourite YouTuber is probably the guy that I'm building right now. He's kind of cool, and he's quite funny too. He makes really funny videos. There we go. He makes funny videos with funny memes and things. So it's probably right now my favourite YouTuber. It's probably Robot Gaming. I'm not going to lie. Let's throw. Let's extend this a bit, and then we'll do what we did before. We'll throw on some extra bits so that we can put him back on a platform. There we go. Get rid of those. We can put him back on a platform now, hopefully, and it'll put it in the right place. There we go. Perfect. That way I can see where the centre is, because his head's not going to tilt exactly perfect on the centre, but it's gonna look pretty okay, I think. So there's the centrepiece there. We do need to go out one more this way. There we go, and then we can start making... What on earth happened there? I don't know how that happened, but we'll get rid of all of that. Steve, do you watch the Yogscast? I used to. I haven't done it in ages, but I did used to watch Yogscast. Steve, can you please raise your mic? Not to be mean. To be honest, I think that's as loud as I get. I can lower the volume a little bit of the other audio so you can turn it up your end, and that way you'll be able to hear me better. Hopefully that'll work for you guys. Isaac A says, I'm back. Do you remember me, Steve? I definitely remember the name. So welcome back. And where have you been? You've missed so much. But don't panic, because you still get to see all the progress we've made. And I think it's good progress. I think we're doing okay. In fact, I'm going to test the little controller. Let's test that out, because I think that's going to look quite cool. Let's grab the control unit there. Let's just put it down there. And now we need this thingy to hook it up to that. And then all we need... I think it has to be attached, though. So maybe we'll get some more metal down here. Steve, play Pokemon Go or sing the song. Maybe we can play some Pokemon Go. I haven't played that game in ages, to be honest, but maybe we could try that out. But let's put that on there, and then we can set this. Oh, wait, no, I don't even need the controller. What am I doing? I can set this, like this, to that. And now, if I take him off of that, There we go. If I jump in this... Oh, it doesn't work. It moves me and not his head because his head's too heavy. That's really funny. I messed up a little bit, but we'll fix that. We'll fix that anyway. Nobody panic. We can fix it. In fact, what I'll do is I'll get rid of all of that. We don't need any of that stuff. Let's get rid of all of this and get rid of you and that, you and you and you and you and you. There we go. And we'll pick him back up because he's fallen over. Because he's fallen and he can't get up. Okay, there we go. We'll put him back down. You should have his gaming computer. Do you mean Robot Gaming's? You think I should steal his computer? That'd be quite funny. Steve, Robot, no. Robot, no, you said he was stupid when you put the mustache on. Totally did not tell him. Cool Gamer, you're getting me in trouble. Steve, are you ready for a hard question? Says Cbro Gaming. If I see it, I'm ready for it. But you haven't said it yet, so I don't know if I'm ready for it. You should give him his gaming computer. We could totally give him his gaming computer. That's a really good idea. Steve, are you ready for a hard question? Says Cbro Gaming. I'm still ready for a hard question. So you can ask that at any point. Let's get rid of that. And then this bit we can get rid of. Now we're actually onto the body. So I think we're going to build the body. Let's have a look. What should we build the body out of? Should we just build it out of the same thing? It's got to be yellow. We know that much. But we just build it out of the same blocks. Because he is a robot. He is metal. I think we're going to do that. Yeah, that's a pretty good plan. We'll go with that. Do an Alfred impression, says Daniel Smith. Oh, I don't think I can do an Alfred impression. I'm not very good at it. I can't really do an Alfred. So maybe I'll practice that and try and get better. Are you playing Roblox after this? I already played Roblox today with Robot Gaming. It was super fun, but I don't know that I'm going to play it again today. So maybe another day we could totally play some Roblox together. And I think those of you that have been asking, I think my friends list is full. I think my friends list is full. I'm not sure. So maybe send us a message. Steve, that was a really good impression. It says your name is really... I'm not even going to try and say your name. Your name is so hard to say. Is that Tristanus? Oh, it's Tristanosaurus. Says that. I knew it. You guys are the same person. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just really good at doing the impersonation. Steve, can you add Robot Gaming, please? Can you and Robot Gaming please play Mineplex on Minecraft and do a live stream? We're definitely going to be doing some of that soon, I promise. We're going to be playing a whole bunch of cool stuff for you guys, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Anyway, should we get back to some building? Because he needs to start looking more like a finished robot. There we go. There we go. I think that's going to look okay. This is a hard question. Would you rather date Wonder Woman or Starfire? That isn't a hard question. That's a really, really easy question. I would rather date nobody because I'm married to Supergirl. There. Easy question answered. I know that wasn't the answer you guys wanted, but that's the truth, to be honest. That's the truth. I'd rather date Supergirl because she's kind of awesome. Let me just grab some yellow so that I can remember what I'm up to here. There we go. That looks green. That looks so green. I'm not a fan of how green that looks. Why does that look so green? What does it look like? Let's put a block down here and spray that in the daylight and see if it looks any better. Okay, it looks perfect there, but it looks so green over here. I guess we'll just have to make sure he's always in the sun because he looks too green. But yeah, let's finish him up here. There we go. Perfect. Is that going to be a long enough neck or is that too long? I really don't know. Let's move him up and let's continue building him. Let's give him a bit of a body. Do you know what? Let's get him a body. Let's give him an arm and we'll call it a day there. We've been streaming for over an hour now. Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes and you guys have stuck around for the entire thing. So a huge shout out to all of you guys that are still here. Steve, I've been getting a lot of DMs saying you put a mustache on me, says Robot Gaming. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been making a beautiful version of you and everybody knows it and nobody tell him. It was... Cool Gamer did it. He told me to do it. He made me do it. I didn't want to do it. He forced me. You believe me, right? Right? Okay, he doesn't believe me. I think he definitely believes me. It was kind of funny though. You do look really cool with a mustache. Should we show him, guys? I think maybe we should show him. Did anyone send him a picture of it or a screenshot or anything? Because it did look really funny. If not, we can always remake it. That'd look that won't take too long. It didn't take long to make last time, so we can always just re-throw it on there for him. The Cool Gamer says I can explain. RG, you are cool, says Jaya. I love superheroes. Tristanosaurus, who has an awesome name actually. Cool Gamer sent me a screenshot. Oh no. Cool Gamer, you're trying to get me in trouble. You're off the team. You're off the squad. You're not part of the Steve team anymore, Cool Gamer. You're part of the Robot Alliance or something. So we hate you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But you did look super cool. It is something you should consider, robot gaming. You looked pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. And everybody liked it. So I mean, maybe it's something you should just do. I think. Let's move him up and let's build him a little bit further down. More importantly, Robot Gaming, what do you think of the build so far? Do you think it looks like you, or do you think it looks nothing like you? Because I think it looks kind of like you. I don't know. It looks pretty good, right? It's fine. It's kind of looks like a robot with a robot head, which is kind of the point. That was what it was. I'm a robot. I can't really grow facial hair. Oh yeah, I forgot. Maybe we could get a glue-on one. We could get a glue-on one. Let's glue a mustache to the robot. I'll do it when he's sleeping. Do you sleep, robot? Because if nothing, we're going to glue a mustache on him when he's asleep. It's going to be so funny. But yeah, let's build him out a little bit further here. In fact, we can probably go out way wider because he needs a body to come out to almost about there. How many blocks was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks it came out. In fact, I'm just going to do this and hope that it's the same. It's not the same. Let's check that again. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count. It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So we want one more there, like that. Okay, and how is that looking? Steve, what? Robbie, what's your Steve Roblox name? I don't have. Oh, Robbie, what is Steve's Roblox name? I'm so bad at trying to do two things at once. It looks like Robot's got it covered. It's Robot's got it covered in the chat there, so I don't even have to answer, which is perfect. Let me just finish that up. There we go. This kind of looks fine. It kind of looks fine. I think what we'll do is we'll build this around. It's like a platform now. We'll build this around a little bit more. And then maybe we'll see if he'll stand up long enough for us to move his head. Because the problem is, his head, we made his head way too heavy. His head at the moment actually goes all the way down. That's cool. But his head at the moment is way heavier than this platform. So I think what might happen is the platform might move. Which is not the plan. But we'll try and hook it up. We'll try and hook it up. Can I... Hello? Oh, it has to be... Oh, hang on. Yeah, it has to be attached to the thing. Alright, I forgot that. I forgot. Like I said, I'm a noob when it comes to this game. I'm not very good at it. Let's put this... in fact, let's attach a long stick out here. That way we can see it from over there. There we go. Perfect. And a bit more there. Wait, robots are bald. Says Shader Games. You're absolutely right. Steve, play more Rocket League, please. That's actually a game that I really do enjoy, so we could totally play that. Maybe me and the robot could play a bit of that. Let's do that when we do some live streams for you guys, because that'll be super fun. Or maybe the Flash can come back and we can do that, because I think that's who I played it with last time, and he enjoyed it too. And now all we got to do is take this off of its thing. Let's see if that's going to work without toppling over. Okay, that worked. And now Q. Oh, it's too heavy. It's way too heavy. So yeah, it's going to move. You can see it just slowly moving his head. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to probably hollow out his head a bit. So maybe we do that now before, I don't know. Should we do that now? Let's try hollowing his head out a little bit so that his head's not quite so heavy. There we go. We'll make an entrance here, and then we can hollow out all of this big bit of metal, because like I said before, guys, he doesn't have a brain, so it doesn't matter that this isn't hollow. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, robot. Stop watching my stream, because then I can't say bad things about you. Let's jump in here. It's still not quite enough. I'm so tall in this game, because I can't even get in that hole. There we go. Now I can. Let's hollow out a bunch of this without... I've got to do this really careful, because I've got to try and not take out chunks on the outside, which is going to be so tricky. And I didn't think of this. I'm also going to have to try super hard to keep it the same amount that I take out on this side as the other, because we don't want him to topple over when we're done with him. We want him to be able to walk around, so we're going to have to be so careful. Steve, my computer is online. Oh, I missed a block. I messed a block up. I messed a block up. Let's go back up there and paint it so that nobody knows that we totally messed up. That one. There. Perfect. Nobody knows. Nobody noticed. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're in. And we can take out a few more of these blocks. That's not working out. That's not working out. There we go. Hey Steve, it's Batman and Robin and Flash Roblox. Do you remember me? Shout out, please. There's a shout out to you. Please play on Mindplex after this. To be honest, after this, I might go and have a little bit of a nap or something, because I am super tired. Building is really, really tricky, and it really takes it out of you. So it's tired me out. So I don't know that I'm going to be doing any more gaming after this. Maybe I'll play a game or two, because I do really like gaming. But I don't know. I'm probably just going to... This was so tricky, because Robot's head... Did anyone tell Robot what we said about his head? His head's too difficult to build, and he should change the shape of it. Because it was so tricky, and that's why I'm so tired, because his head was impossible to build. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play any more games after this. Can you play GTA races? That's something that we have thought about. We could totally do some GTA online racings. That'll be super fun. We just have to be a bit careful with that, because there's a lot of things that you guys won't want to see that happen in GTA, and I certainly wouldn't want to accidentally leave something in. So maybe we'll do that as videos or something, so that we don't accidentally have something bad happen, like somebody says a bad word or something really even worse than that. We don't want any of that. So maybe that's something that I'll do as a video. That way, if something bad does happen, we can get rid of it before you have to see it. Because with live streams, the problem is they're very live. Like I'm doing this and you're seeing it a few seconds later, and if I mess up, if I say something I shouldn't, or if something happens that it shouldn't... Oh no! Speaking of messing up, I've messed up his face so badly. Let's go out front here. What have I done? I really hope I haven't messed it up too much. Okay, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I've taken out a chunk of his face, but I think we're going to be okay. I have to fill it back in with this metal colour, and then we'll have to replace it all. So yeah, I was actually completely wrong when I was saying earlier that making it with a solid head would be easier than making it with a hollow head. I was so wrong. I've never been more wrong, because it was actually super tricky to try and hollow it out, and we still haven't finished. But for now, I think we'll see if he moves. We'll see if we've moved or removed enough material that we can get him to move. Now we need some white. There we go, and we'll do that one and that one and that one and that one, and then we just need the black or grey or whatever that is there, and I think we're good. And now we can take that platform away. Oh, it's glitching. I'm just running. I'm not even pressing any buttons and it's running around. That's weird. But yeah, we can take that platform away, and hopefully now we've taken away enough that he will move. So let's try this out. Oh, not quite. Maybe I have messed up here. Maybe something's gone wrong with that. Maybe if I take away some of these blocks here. I think that's the one that's got the swivelly point in it. So if I take away all the rest... Okay, let's try that and see if that will swivel. See, it wants to. It's just too heavy on that one little swivel point. So I'll have to figure out. I wonder if there's a way that I can make these stronger. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. Maybe there is a certain way you can make these stronger. I think with the controllers, actually, if I get rid of that thing, I think if I put a controller on it, let's do that, and then let's just put a controller here. Oh, I keep messing up and clicking off of the game. There we go. If I put a controller there and I link him up there, You scared me when you said, "Oh no," really loud, says Natalie Midden. I'm so sorry. Blood Dragon 408 says, I just subbed. That is awesome. That is great news. And if you're brand spanking new as well, make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss out on seeing, well, what he's going to look like. Because I don't think we're going to get him finished today, guys. I really don't. That's a really neat build. I love it. Says Deaton Brown. And thank you so much. It's I'm glad you guys like it. I wonder, can I hook this thing up to that thing? I really don't know much about scrap mechanic. I think I can. So now I think if I press Q on this and I move it to 90 there, I think in fact I want to get rid of that because I want to place it the right way so we can see the thing. There we go. I think this might be the way to fix it. This might have fixed things. It probably hasn't. I've probably messed up. But don't panic. Has that fixed anything? Oh, yes, it has. There, he moves. He moves. We can move his head. We can move his head back. That is awesome. So that's what it's going to look like. So that's how we should have done it in the first place. So we now have a working, turning robot head, which is going to look awesome. I think he's going to look super cool, especially if he moves around and stuff. So now he's facing the complete wrong way. So let's get him to look the other way. How did I get him to... There we go. Let's get him looking the other way. He's looking pretty great. In fact... This guy might be so good that he replaces the real Robot Gaming. So nobody tell him, but this guy's pretty awesome. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. And I'm going to get rid of this. And all of this stuff too, actually. We might as well just get rid of all of this and start building his body up a little bit further. Because he needs a body. He needs a body. But don't you think it's looking awesome, guys? I'm super excited for how well this is turning out. It's turning out way better than I ever imagined it would turn out. I think it's looking pretty great. And the fact that he's going to move as well is going to be so cool. And I can't wait to show Robot Gaming and see how happy he is. I mean, he might not be that happy. He might be like, you made me look ugly. I'm not sure. But I definitely think he looks cool. Do you think that's the right colour? Or do you think we should go a little bit brighter? Or darker even with this yellow. Do you think that's too yellow? I don't think that's too yellow. I think that's perfect. Let's go yellow over here. And let's yellow his place up. Because it's, like I said, it's way easier to do all the yellowing and all the colouring at the same level as the thing than it is to do it afterwards. Oh my god, please do shout outs, says who was it? That was Blood Dragon. I have been doing shout-outs. I keep forgetting to keep an eye on the stream. Well, not forgetting. It's just super tricky to keep an eye on the stream. So I have been doing shout-outs, and I am trying to keep, as best as I can, trying to keep an eye on the stream. Steve, the first time I ever saw you was a Roblox live stream. That's awesome. I think I only ever did one of those as well. I think I've only ever done one Roblox live stream so far. Because I really need you guys to teach me how to play. I mean, I played a little bit today with Robot Gaming, but I'm a super noob. Just like with this game, I don't really know how it works or the game mechanics or anything, so I'm a super noob and I'm not very good at it. So maybe you guys can teach me how to play it. In fact, we could probably build... let's grab some of this. There we go. We could probably build back up his neck. We should have tried his neck while... Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, we should have tried his neck with all this bits here, because what we don't want to do is find out that stops it. So what I might have to do is just quickly rebuild what I just did, just to check that it all still works. It should, right? I don't think anything's changed. It should still work perfectly. So I'm going to quickly do the exact same thing. Please talk to us after the stream in the chat. Robot Gaming, he is replacing you, says Natalie Midden. I don't know. This robot's pretty cool. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get him to walk around, and I'm certainly not going to be able to get him to talk. So I don't know that it'll be a complete replacement. But to be honest, you know what? Maybe it'd be a good thing that he doesn't talk, because Robot Gaming talks too much. I'm just kidding. I think he's great. Let's throw that down there. And then let's throw... Which one was it? Oh, we've already got it. It's down here. So let's... Oh, no. I did the wrong thing. I took some away instead of placing some. Let's do this. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. There we go. Let's do that quickly. And we had it facing this way. And we had a controller, which can go anywhere. Not there. It can go anywhere. And then we just have to connect them like so. And like so. And then make sure that that is set to... I mean, I guess it can just go to 45. It doesn't matter where it goes. And then we can press Q. See, now it's not working. So maybe I messed up. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I need to tweak some things here so that it's not getting stuck so much. Because when we took all of this stuff away, let's try that now. Oh, I know why it's not. I'm messing up. I can go put that back. I've done this before. I've done this before so many times, and every time I completely mess up. In fact, I don't want to do that. I want to do that because I think that does make a difference. There we go. And what I now need to do is take him off of his stand. He's on a stand still. That's why he's not moving. Okay. Oh, his head just fell over a little bit there, but we're fine. And now, there we go. He moves with his proper sized and shaped head. There we go. We can get him moving and looking around, which is awesome. Honestly, I'm so happy with how this is looking. It's turning out pretty great. We can have him looking around and things, which is so fun. In fact, let's make him look the right way while we finish building him, because otherwise we'll build his body the wrong way. Let's do that, and we can get rid of all of this again. There we go. In fact, I'm just going to leave that bit there so I can... Oh, no, I'm not actually. I was going to say so I can attach it next time. But then I remembered it's a real pain. They have added a weld tool for welding. It's really hard to say weld for some reason. They've added a weld tool so that you can weld things together. But it's really tricky to use. I've always had loads of trouble with it. Now, how am I going to make him round here? I guess we just have to go out again. One. Like this. And then as we go down, we'll figure it out. We've been streaming for an hour and a half now, guys. A whole hour and a half, believe it or not. So I think soon we're gonna call it a day here. But don't panic, just like with everything else. Luckily, games can be saved, and I promise I won't work on it or finish it without you guys. I promise. We'll do another stream at some point. If Supergirl is not ready tomorrow, if she's not feeling great, then I'll do another stream of this tomorrow. If Supergirl is okay, we'll play something else tomorrow, and then I'll do this another day, because this game is super fun. I really enjoy this game, and I think you guys too. I think you guys do too. 2.5 hours says Nathan Kirby. I don't know that I could manage for 2.5 hours. I'd probably die. Maybe we'll do some longer live streams soon, but it is getting a little bit late for some of you guys. I know some of you guys are based in different places, so for some people it's super late right now and they should probably be asleep already. How's that look? It's a little bit too wide, isn't he? He's a little too wide, so I might have to take this bit away like that. There, maybe this one as well. We'll go 2 in. We'll do the same over here. 2 in like that, and then we'll take all of this away and all of this away. There we go. And we'll finish that like that, and then like that. That seems okay. And then we'll try the same over here, like that, and then take this all away and go like that. Is that how I did it? Is that how I don't think that's how I did it. I don't think that's how I did it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then 1 block, 1 block. So maybe this is all what has to go. There we go. Perfect. Can I have a shout out? It says cool swag ack 99. There's a shout out to you. I messed up your name completely and I'm really sorry, but there's a shout out at least. Here it's 8:03 now. You should build a jellyfish, says Squishy. That's actually a really, really cool idea. I really like the idea of building a cool jellyfish, and we can make it have little tentacles that all wobble about and things. That'd look quite cool. Maybe we'll build a jellyfish. Maybe we should make Robot Gaming a jellyfish. Maybe we should just forget his main body and give him a jellyfish body and make it robot jellyfish or something. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, I guess for now we'll try and stick to the design and keep him looking like Robot Gaming instead of a weird jellyfish, because that'd look a bit weird. And maybe we'll do a jellyfish another day. Can I get a shout out? Says, who was that? That was loads of people, lots of people. Can I get a shout out? It says hundreds of people, because it scrolled past my face too fast and I wasn't quick enough to see it and read it. So there's a shout out to lots of people, just all of them, just everyone in general. Shout out to everybody that's here. That works too. And apologies as well if I haven't been paying enough attention to the chat. It's super tricky sometimes to pay attention to all of that, whilst I'm having so much fun trying to build you a gaming robot, which kind of looks like a frog, but I mean, it's kind of his fault. He's got a really weird shaped head. Jaden Smith says, shout out please Steve. There's a shout out to you. Steve is Ender Lady Gamer here, says Kitty Gamer Q. She's not here today, guys. She's not here. She's failed as a robot. She's failed to be... We thought she was a robot that was just, like, part of YouTube. We thought she wasn't a real person. It looks like she must be a real person, because today, guys, she wasn't here. So, yeah, she totally let everybody down. We all thought she was a complete robot who would be here every single time, but it looks like she's not. It looks like she's actually a human, which is weird, because like I said, we've always called her the robot. But don't panic. I'm sure she'll be here for another time. I know a bunch of you guys have been asking to be moderators, and we've never needed one because she's always been here. But maybe I'll start adding another couple of moderators if you really want to be a moderator. Like I said, most of the time, Ender is here, and we don't need somebody. But on very rare occasions when she's not, maybe it'll be worth having one or two of you guys as moderators for me as well. Is that going to be the right sort of size? I think it needs to go out a little bit further. Let's try this. Let's see that and see if that's kind of the right size. I don't know why it's suddenly near a tree. We started like in the middle of the... Was we always here, or is it just so big that we look like we've got closer to the trees? Because it seems like we're right up against a tree now and we weren't before. Is Supergirl here? Says, who was that? That was Kathy Grant. She is here. Supergirl is here in the chat. I don't know that I can tell you who she is. If she wants to tell you who she is in the chat, she will. But she is currently here. She is watching and she is paying attention. So a huge shout out to Supergirl. And guys, you should all let her know. Do what you did earlier, guys. You should do what you did earlier when you all typed what you typed before. But anyway, like I said, yeah, she is here. She is in the chat. I'm not going to tell you her name because it might be top secret. I'm not sure. Who was that? That was Blood Dragon says make a human. Supergirl, where are you hiding? Oh my god, it's Squish. Can I get a shout out, please? Supergirl, says Jaden Smith. Squish is Supergirl, says Jaden Smith. I don't know, you could be right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. Who knows? Let me just... That's center there. Let's see if that looks right. Let's check that out. That's looking kind of right. That's looking about right. We need to make it a bit taller. There we go. Something like that. That's about right. And then we have to paint it in a certain way so it looks super cool. So if we paint the whole thing like this, bloop, and then he has... Oh, guys, can you guys go to Robot Gaming's channel and let me know the colours? I know it starts with green, so I'm going to start with the green one, but I can't remember what other colours there are. I think it's green, and then it's blue, and then it's yellow, but I can't remember. So, guys, let me know. Steve, do you like math? I hate math. I'm really bad at math, and I hate math. But yeah, if you guys want to let me know what colours it should be, what I'll do is I'll do temporary colours like that, and then... No, I didn't want to do that. And then that, and then... Okay, yeah, so I can do this one even wider. There we go. So I don't know what colour that was, but we'll just do the whole thing green, because I know it's green. It's green and then red, somebody said. Alright, so I know it's green and then it's red. Like there. That's not really very bright. Let's try this darker one. No, it's worse. Let's try the brighter one. There we go. It's green and then it's red. And then it's blue. And the blue one goes a bit higher, I think. Like up to there. And then what colour? And then it's pink, somebody said. I don't know, is there a pink in this game? Of course there is. There's a pink, And I think the pink one goes something like there. Right, let me know. Is that right? Let me know. Do you like science? I really like science. Science is great. This is kind of science. I'm making a robot. What's more scientific than that? But let me know, is that how his little robot thing looks? I think that's about it. I'm not sure. You guys said it was green, red, blue, pink. And if that's true, then we're about there. Let me know. Are these the right heights as well? I think it's probably close. Is there a darker one? That's I think that is, yeah, that's as dark as it gets. Steve, the pink is too high. Okay, the pink's too high, so we need to get the darker one back and do something like that. Bloop. There we go. And hopefully that's how it looks. The thing is, it kind of looks like a dark purple, and the red's not very good. We have to wait for the sun. I don't know if the sun moves. We'll have to move it and get it into the sun and hope that it looks right there. Angel Hernandez says, give me a shout out, please. There's a shout out to you. Yes, perfect, says the Cool Gamer. It looks like we got it right. So I can fill in the rest of his body now, like this.
There we go. And then like this. There we go. And then across the bottom. And you know what? I'm just going to paint the whole thing yellow just so we can see how it's turning out. Is that the right yellow? Yeah, it is. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's taken ages. It doesn't look like we've achieved much, but I really think he's looking quite cool. He definitely looks better with his mustache, but I must ask you a question after the stream. Please talk with us after. I always hang around after the stream to talk to some of you guys. I always try to, at least. So if you want to say hey, if you want to make sure that I can see all your messages, because I'll be paying full attention then after the stream is always a good time to hang around, because that's when I'll definitely be paying my full attention to you guys. Not that I'm not now, I am trying to now, it's just way easier after the stream. And I think his arm is about like that. Yeah, I think we're getting there. And is that 2 blocks down? And then 3 blocks along. 3 blocks along. Yes, so we'll do the same over here. Let's fill that in. Ploop. And then 2 blocks down. 3 blocks along to 3 blocks along. 1, 2, that's only 2 blocks. 2 blocks. That's only 2 blocks, so 2 blocks. And then how many down did we go with it? Because he has like a little pokey out bit and then he has an arm that comes out of it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Okay, we're doing okay. And we can paint all this. Paint. 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 Okay, that's painted. We're doing okay. Perfect. Steve, you blew my cover, says Squish. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what cover that got blown or blew or anything. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's talking about. We know, lol, says the cool gamer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Now he has to have a little pokey out bit here where his little arm is going to go. Kind of like that. Not that. Kind of like that. It's really hard because there's a stupid tree in the way. Let's cut down this tree with a chainsaw. Chainsaw. Oh, wait. No, there isn't a chainsaw. Can I punch it? No. What about the hammer? Let's grab the hammer. Can you knock trees down? I don't think you can knock trees down in this game. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. There we go. Can I knock trees? I can't even hit trees. Can I knock this? Oh, I can hit that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's looking about right, I guess. 2 and then 3. Maybe we do an extra one here. What is this game called? I want to download it. It's called Scrap Mechanic. It's a super fun game. It's not free, but I think it's pretty cheap. I can't remember. I've had this game forever, but I rarely play it. But yeah, this thing gives me a little thing to put his arm on, like a little place to put his arm, and then his arm's going to go off of there. So this bit has to be painted black. There we go. So let's do that, and then let's do that, and then that, and that. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we'll do that. Steve, what time is it where you are? It is 8 PM where I am. Okay, let's do... Oh, no, I removed instead of blazing. I removed instead... I know I'm doing it again. I'm not very good at this game. Okay, there we go. So I have to remember what I did over here again. So it was 1 in on this side and 2 in on that side. Why was it 1 in on that side and 2 in on that side? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's do that. Let's remove all of this. There we go. That looks a bit better. So it's 2, 2, and 2. Should be perfect. Steve, it's the same time for me. Well, that's awesome. That is super cool. It means that we're on the same time, which means you shouldn't ever be able to miss a live stream. And guys, if you don't want to miss a live stream, if you want to be here for every single live stream, I keep saying it, but make sure you get subscribed. And if you enjoy this video, if you really liked the way that robot gaming is turning out and you want to see more of it, just let me know by hitting that like button, and that way I'll know that you want to see way more of this awesome build that we've got going on. I think I'm going to have to fill in a bit more here. I've got to fill in the back as well. He needs a back, otherwise anybody can tamper with his insides. So we'll have to fill in his back bit here. Oh, no, I wanted to do that. There we go. Perfect. And then a bit more here. Perfect. And then get rid of that bit. Perfect. And then spray it all yellow. That is black, clearly. Let's spray it all yellow. There we go. And then a bit more here. Perfect. It's looking okay. We're getting there. It's taking forever, but we are certainly getting somewhere. I don't know where, but we're getting somewhere. And he's starting to look like Robot Gaming. I'm really impressed with him. We've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to carry on for another 15 minutes because I'm getting super tired and super thirsty and super hungry. So I'm going to go for a little bit longer, and then we'll call it a day there. And we'll come back to this. We'll revisit this build another time. And did I put a 1-block center? I did. Perfect. Okay, that means I can put one of those on there, and we can even have his arms do little things and wiggle about, which will be perfect. So we'll go there, and that'll make his arms wiggle that way and that way. And can we make him wiggle that way and that way? I guess we should probably do that first. No, do you know what? We'll just make it like that. So let's go with. And do you know what? I'm going to move it too, because that tree is really in the way now. Nathan Kirby says 2 hours. I know, 2-hour live stream. What am I playing at? Why am I doing a 2-hour live stream? I don't know. I thought you guys would want to see him with some arms, or at least a little bit, a little bit more complete than he is now. Can I get under here? I can, because what I need to do now is fill in some of this. Because if I can fill in a ton of this, like this, no, that's not having it, like this. If I can fill in a ton of it, there we go, finally. And I'm stuck now. If I can fill in a whole bunch, it's really not liking me. It's really not liking me. If I can fill in all of this, if I can fill in even more of this. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. What I want to do is fill in all of this to make us like a little flat area, and then this thing will stand on top of it. So it will be up even higher for us, which, actually, do we even want that? I don't know. We're going to want that soon, so I haven't done a bad thing here, because we are going to need that soon. But I'm just realising we aren't going to be able to reach his arms if we do that. So we got to make his arms, then we can lift him up. So let's do... I don't know why it keeps messing up like that. It doesn't seem to like me today. It doesn't want to make long stretches. Let's do that, and then that. There we go. No. That, and that, there we go. And then this bit, fill in, and then fill in that bit there. We're also going to have to make a way in, and I don't really, probably through his foot. Maybe we make him, I really don't know. And now I can't get out. There we go, we're out. Steve, what is 9 plus 10? Is it 21? I think it's 21. Hi, Supergirl, you're the best, says Kitty Gamer Q. Supergirl is the best, it's true. Steve, can I get a shout out? Says, what is that? That's. I'm really bad with names. I think it's Jose Salgado or Josue Salgado. I'm messing it up. I'm really sorry. No, Steve, it's 19. I know it's 19. I was just doing the thing that everybody does. The what's 9 plus 10? It's 21. I was just doing that thing. There we go. So we're gonna fill out his arms a little bit here, and that way he'll be able to pick things up. Should we try and do that? I didn't even think of that. Should we try and make it in a way where his little hands can grab things? That'd be so cool. Do you know what? We're going to try that at some point. Probably not today, because like I said, we're going to be ending the stream not too soon, but probably in the next 10 or so minutes. So we're not going to get around to it today, but at some point we should definitely get around to... I need another thing. I'm going to put a thing here. There we go. And hopefully that won't mess up too much, because I need to place it on this one so that it's going to be moved, like it can be moved freely from the other bits. Steve, do you watch Doctor Who? I don't. Robot Gaming is addicted to Doctor Who, but I don't watch Doctor Who at all, unfortunately, so I don't know anything about it. I'm really sorry. I know that there's robots in that called Daleks, but other than that, I don't really know much about Doctor Who, and I've messed up and placed a bunch here that I didn't want to. There we go, let's get rid of all of that. That's looking okay, and of course I've got to do the same thing over there. That's not his arm, that's not his full arm, that's just the bit that connects, because I want to test it before I do too much. In fact, I should probably test it now. Let's get around to doing that. Let's throw down some bricks here, and then we need the controller back, which is here. Let's grab that, throw that down, there we go, and then we'll do something like this. Aha, and then we'll link that to that, and that to that. Oh dear, it won't link to it. Why won't that link to it? Is this not attached enough? What happens if I lift this? Oh, that's why. It's because it's not attached. It's not a problem. Nobody panic. So yeah, if I try and lift this. Okay, so yeah, it won't let me lift that thing up. So I'm going to have to delete all of these bits. I'm going to have to put a platform on here. There we go. Let's put a platform on here so we can do it. Let's delete all of these bits. Steve, please read my new comment. I'll get around to reading a bunch of the comments in a little while. I'm trying to keep up with the stream chat, but again, it's super tricky when I'm trying to also remember how on earth to get this game to do the things I need it to do. Get rid of that. Pull this thing out here. Steve, please go on RP Minecraft later. I probably, like I said, I won't be doing it today. I definitely won't be on RP Minecraft later today. But I definitely will be heading back over there at some point because it is super fun over there. And I know a bunch of you guys have been working hard and have a lot of stuff to show us. So I'll definitely be heading over there at some point, but it definitely won't be today because I'm super tired and I've got so much stuff to do before bedtime. Okay, that's worked. And now I can change this to, let's go 45 degree that way. And let's just test this out. That's not on its platform, so I should be able to press Q. And then, see, it's not quite working. Something has gone wrong. I'm not sure what. Maybe we go the other way. Let's just try 90 degrees that way. Let's just see if it'll work. Q. Doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to work. So I've messed something up in here. Let's try and take away some of these bricks. Steve, who am I in Minecraft? Says Natalie Midden. You are... Oh, that's why it was that block there. Okay, so now that I've got rid of that block there, let's try this again. Q. There we go. That's all working. I had a block that was messed up. Natalie Midden, you are... oh, gosh, I remember. I promise I remember who you are in Minecraft. You are... Oh, gosh, I'm... blocking on the name. I can't remember. I'll know as soon as I see it. Lady Bellina, that's who you are. You're Lady Bellina. I knew I could remember it eventually, and I said that before you typed it. So if you have typed it, just know that I said that way before you typed it. If you haven't typed it, then you know that I did. But yes, I do remember who you are. It's been a while, but eventually I got there in the end. But yeah, we have his arm absolutely working now, so that's kind of cool. It's going the wrong way actually, so we want to press Q and try 90 degrees that way. And we're going to have all this set up. I'm going to get all this set up with you guys on another stream. We're going to have it all set up so that he can actually sort of move his arms about while he walks and things. Because I think it will look super funny and super cool. And we'll have his head turning and moving. I think it will look awesome. You said it wrong, but it's okay. Yeah, I knew I messed your name up. I'm super sorry. I'm not very good at names, especially yours, because yours was hard to say, so I do apologise for getting your name completely wrong, but at least you got a shout out even if it was wrong, so there's a bonus. Hey Steve, can I get a shout out please? Says Devin Brown, there's a shout out to you. Hey Steve says the demigod, and hey to you as well. Let's get rid of all of this stuff here, and it's, you got to admit guys, it's coming along quite nicely. We didn't get too much done. We now have a working arm, but we're coming up to almost 2 hours, so we're going to have to end it soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this arm look like that arm, so I've got to figure out exactly how I did that. Hopefully these bricks placed on there. In fact, I'm not going to place those because I don't want to mess things up. So I'm not going to place those just yet. I'll fix those a little bit later. I just need to make sure that I know how that one went, so I can do the same thing here. And now I can turn that one that way like that, and we can go up and then out and down. Oh no, it's not on its platform. It's not on its platform. Don't panic. If we put it on its platform, in theory, it should have sorted itself out. There we go. It did sort itself out. No panic. There we go. And we'll finish that bit there and that down to there. And I think that's going to be the same. It's about the same. And then it comes down and around, and we're going to figure out how long his arm's got to be once we figure out how long his body's going to be and all that good stuff. Steve, remember my Minecraft username says Fuse4Gaming. Were you Fireblaze? I don't remember. Maybe you were Fireblaze, but I don't remember. Are you ready for a hard question, Steve? Says Natalie Kirby. I'm totally ready for a hard question. Hey, Steve, it's Superboy, aka Superman's son. Do you know me, Steve? I think you were on the RP Minecraft server. when we were doing that. So I think if that was you, then yes, I do remember. Steve, I tried to go on the server, but it didn't work. Why? Maybe you're using the wrong version. I think it only works from 1.9, 1.8, and 1.10. I don't think 1.11... Oh, no, I messed up. I placed some stuff on his head that I didn't want to. I don't think 1.11 works. So if he was using the latest version, that would be why. Is that going to be thick enough for his arms? I'm not sure. Let's try and fill it in a little bit. In fact, I probably don't want to fill it into it so it's completely full. I'm losing my voice a little bit. You see what 2-hour live streams do for me, guys? It makes me lose my voice. There we go. We don't want to fill it in because we don't want it to be too heavy. Steve, it works for 1.11 now. It does. I didn't know that, so that's awesome news that it works for 1.11. That is super, super awesome. So yeah, it looks like it works for 1.11. So I'm not sure what is causing you the issues, but hopefully it will start working for you. Maybe try again. Maybe restart the computer and things, and try again, and hopefully it'll work for you next time. Let's take away that, and then let's take away these two, and then that one. There we go. And how are we looking? That's starting to look like a robot arm, even if I say so myself. I'm quite happy with that. So let's move back on to the other one. Steve, not 1.2. Oh, yeah, I always forget about 1.1.12. I don't know. I know it works for a bunch of versions, okay? I know it works for a bunch of versions. If it's not working for the version you're trying, just try an older version and it'll definitely work. But it doesn't work with Minecraft PE. I do remember that. So if you're on Pocket Edition, unfortunately you can't come along to rpminecraft.com. But maybe we'll look at doing something so that we can play with you guys on Minecraft Pocket Edition. And I meant to come over here to count things up and I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out is how we went. 3, 4, 5. So we'll do all of this. Good stuff. And we'll fill this in here. It's gone down too far, but we're okay. And then we'll fill this. We'll fill this in like that. And like that. And then we'll go down like that. Fill that one in. And remove that one. Steve, what's better, cookie or pizza? That's such a good question. That is a really, really, really tough question. I really like cookies, but who doesn't like pizza? Pizza's pretty great, so I don't know. That's too tough of a question. You were right. That was a really tough question. I can't pick between the two. Pizza's probably, it's probably healthier for you. If you could only eat pizza, you could probably live only eating pizza. I don't know that you could live only eating cookies. I'm no doctor, so that's not a recommendation. Nobody try it, but that's just a thought. So, I don't know. Probably pizza's really yummy, cookies are yummy. I don't know. Maybe cookie pizzas is the way to go. Maybe that's the way forward. Maybe that's the future. I'm not sure. Let's just do this so that it looks the same as the other side. There we go. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but we're getting somewhere. There we go. And he's honestly starting to look pretty okay. He's not looking perfect just yet, and it'll be a long time before he's working. Maybe another stream, maybe another 2, who knows? And that was a mistake. That was that. I messed up. So let's just fill that in. And like I said, I'm completely losing my voice at this point, which is why we're not going to be going for a 3-hour live stream today. Maybe at some point we'll go for a 3-hour live stream, but today is not going to be that day. Is that the right place? I'm not sure. We'll go check that out and see if that looks the same. He looks kind of the same. The arms are looking kind of cool. He's looking pretty great. So far, he looks okay. I mean, he looks kind of... You can tell who it's supposed to be, right? You can tell who it's supposed to be. We haven't done any like rounding or anything. We haven't used any of the round blocks. There's all of these type of round blocks. And I didn't even realise we could have used those to round him off a bit. So maybe we'll look at making him a bit rounder next time. I don't know that he needs it. He does look pretty cool. But that's coming up on the 2-hour mark, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. Steve, the longest I've ever streamed is 4 hours. You are mental. You're insane. So, but GG, I guess. I mean, maybe at some point I'll get to that level. But my voice is already going from a 2-hour live stream. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to go any longer, guys. If you enjoyed this stream, if you really loved the robot that we just made, we definitely need to fix his mouth a little bit. His mouth's looking a little bit there's something a little bit strange about it. Maybe we need an extra line of blocks or something in there to make it look right. He's looking pretty great. If you enjoyed the robot, make sure to smash that like button, because then I'll know that you guys want to see the next part of this stream, which is the part where we finish off his body and we make him move. Maybe we'll try and do the really, really, really hard bit of getting him to actually walk, and he'll fall over and things all the time, but we'll be able to pick him up. The most important thing that I'm just remembering now is the save button. I haven't saved him in ages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press E, and I'm going to save him as RG. So we've still got his head saved as robot, but we've got his body saved as RG, and I think he's looking pretty okay. He's starting to look like Robot Gamer. Even if I say so myself, I think he looks good. Maybe somebody grab a screenshot and send it over to Robot Gamer on Twitter and let him know how it's coming along and see what he thinks. But like I said, that's going to be the end of the stream for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to all of you who stuck around till the end. I don't even know how many there were because I ended up losing the dashboard. It looks like there's still 60 of you hanging around, which is insane. So thanks to all of you that came along. It's been super fun, and I enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys did too. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow for another super awesome, super fun live stream. Like I said, if you want to send me any messages, you totally can on Twitter, @SteveIsRobin. And if you're brand spanking new, get subscribed, and you'll never miss one of my streams. You could follow me on Twitter as well. That way, you'll never miss a stream, because I tweet out every single time I do. And I guess, like I said, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming, and bye!